This is Group 1.
Now we are going to present our materials and discuss about listening to music. So, keep watching!
Before we present our material, let me introduce our group member. First is myself. My name is Catherine Helencia Sarilatumeten. Here I am the moderator and I will explain about R&B genre and its difference from other genre. Next is Angriani Solisa, who will explain the definition of music, the hip-hop genre and its difference from other genre. And the next is Wilda Bebena, who will explain about bal genre, the difference from other genre, and give the conclusion. Next is Maria Makaria Romulus. She will explain about our purpose, why we choose this topic, and she will explain about jazz genre and the difference from other genre. And the last is Elvira Linansera. She will explain about pop genres, the difference from other genres, and give the solution how to understand music. So this is our topic about listening to music.
Music is the art of arranging sounds to create a combination of harmony, melody, and rhythm. Music can be performed using a wide variety of instruments, including the human voice.
Okay, I want to explain about our purpose. In our purpose in taking this topic is to provide solution for others on how to understand and hear well the song being played.
Hip-hop music, also known as hip-hop or rap music, is a musical genre developed in the United States by inner city African Americans in the 1970s. That consists of stylish, rhythmic music that usually accompanying rapping, rhythmic speech, and spoken writings. An origin of hip-hop. Hip-hop as a music and culture took shape during the 1970s, when block parties became increasingly popular in New York City, particularly among young African Americans living in the Bronx.
The difference between hip-hop and other genres. The first one is hip-hop and rap. Hip-hop and rap belong to a subset or urban music. Although the terms are used interchangeably, rap often refers to a type of music, whereas hip-hop is a whole subculture. Rap is one of the four main elements of hip-hop. This is the difference between rap and hip-hop. The second one is hip-hop and jazz. The difference between hip-hop and jazz is in the improvisation. Jazz singers often display their own variations when performing jazz music, whereas hip-hop only uses freshly improvisation and focus more on poetry and rhythms. The third is hip-hop and pop. Hip-hop music genre consists of stylized rhythm music accompanied by rapping, rhythmic and rhyming speech. The term pop is short for popular, and as musical genre it encompasses a wide variety of music that is popular in today's culture, whereas the pop genre has a faster beat and more sustainable lyric.
Turning to the definition, according to the 2006 Concise Oxford English Dictionary Revised Edition, jazz is a type of music originating from Black Americans that emphasize improvisations in more detail. Whitney Ballard explained that jazz music is a type of music that is very personal and similar to blues music, has unique and is added with.
The difference between jazz and other genres. The first, jazz and hip-hop. The main difference is that hip-hop has embraced automation and computer as compositional tools, where jazz usually relies on human player for all parts. The second is jazz and pop. Jazz music is a kind of rhythm that is more similar to a blues tone, where the rhythm feels like swinging, while pop music is music that is easy listening, that can be heard without the need for music. And the last is jazz and R&B. In jazz music, soft and calm music, and R&B is hip hop music and urban hip hop.
Ballad music is a music in a form of musical narrative. Ballads come from the names of medieval French dance songs or ballades, from which also get a ballad, as well as an alternative rival form which became French ballades. In the theme and function, they probably originate from the Scandinavian and German storytelling traditions, which can be seen in poems such as Beowulf. And then the earliest example we have a ballad known in English form is used in a 13th century manuscript.
Different between another genres. Characteristics of ballads are used, among other things, in a dialogues storytelling because in ballads, the aspect and repetition sound, which is manifest in a form of rhymes and rhythm, is very strong and there are lots of refrains elements like in a song. Ballads are in form poetry that tell a story but it can adapt it into a song or music. Ballads are found in a genre poetry and a children's poetry. Similar to pop music, the tempo varies, the melodic patterns vary because they are made for the sake of the lyrics. The lyrics tend to the expansive, clear, funny, sad, loud, and tell story about social feelings and ups and downs of life.
R&B music is a genre of popular music that originated in African American communities in the 1940s. R&B music used some instruments such as piano, guitars, bass, drums, and saxophones. And in R&B lyric have three characteristics. First is experiences of pain and search for freedom and joy. The second is as well as the triumphs and failures in terms of relationship, the economy and aspirations. And the last is the lyric of R&B genre is tell about love or soul music. Songs with this genre are easy to understand because they have easy and relaxed lyric, but we have to listen carefully because in this genre there are improvisation of the singer's vocals. The difference between R&B and other genre. First is R&B and hip hop. Hip hop music have more rap in the music, but R&B is a music with good vocal quality and more relaxed music than hip hop. Next is R&B and jazz. Jazz has a high tempo and rhythm, but R&B has conveyed lyrics and tones, and R&B music can be enjoyed by various groups. Next is R&B and pop. Pop is a music with easy lyrics and tones that are easy to sing, but R&B has a lot of melodic and vocal improvisation that make it difficult to sing or imitate. And the last is R&B and ballad. Ballad music has a slow and medium tempo, but R&B has a fast but relaxed tempo.
Music. Pop music is one of the types of music of popular music in modern form. This genre of music is actually still young and actually a new branch of the jazz genre that was developed first. Characteristic of pop music usually the first is free use of rhythmic, two simple musical instruments, three the song is easy to digest, and the last melodic patterns are easy to sing
easy to understand the meaning, and easy to describe, they are professionals.
The difference between hip hop and pop. Hip hop refers to a musical style featuring electronically backed rapping. On the other hand, pop refers to modern popular music with strong melodies and beats. The difference between pop and jazz. Jazz music is a kind of rhythm that is more like a blues tone, while the rhythm feels like swinging, while pop music is easy listening music that can be heard without requiring special attention or attention. The third, the difference between pop and ballad. What distinguishes ballad from pop music is the difference is pop music has many types, while ballad music has an environmental depth. The difference between pop and R&B. Pop focuses more on lyrics that are easy to digest and easy to sing. Pop from the popular world, easy listening, easy to imitate and sing. Meanwhile, R&B focuses on the lyrics and the beat and sings with rhythm.
And the next is the example of all genres music.
Tap, tap, tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Getting money, get rich, baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. MLB, icy gang, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Wrist on glitter, waist on thinner. I'ma show you how to bag an 8-figure. Face on zaddy, pockets on jigger. You better get the card and make it swipe like Tinder.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Trust me, darling. Trust me, darling. So look me in the eyes. Tell me what you see. Perfect paradise, tearing at the seams. I wish I could escape. I don't wanna fake. Wish I could erase it, make you happily, but I'm a bad liar. Bad liar. Now you know. Now you know. Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love. I don't pretend. Stick by my side even when the world is giving in. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth.
I cried enough tears to see my own reflection in them, and then it was clear. I can't deny I really miss it. To think that I was wrong, I guess you don't know what you got till it's gone. Pain is just a consequence of love. I'm saying sorry for the sake of us. You wasn't my everything till we were nothing, and it's taken me a lot to say, but now that it's gone, my heart is missing something.
The solution is listening to songs carefully, listening to songs as often as possible described. 3. Imaginatively when hearing songs. The fourth is type the lyric while listening to the song, and then write vocab that is not null, and the last sing the lyric along with the song. Music is a sound that has melody, harmony, and rhythm and timbre. Listening to music is a hobby that is quite popular with many people, but in different contexts where everyone has the same taste in music, whether it's jazz or pop or other genres that they like. But through this, with some solutions, we can influence others that they have different taste in music.